Hey, Psych2Goers, how are you? Were you tempted to say, I'm fine, thank you, almost out of habit, without really thinking? Sometimes we give that polite response even when deep down we're not feeling okay. It's so common to put on a brave face and smile even when life feels overwhelming. If this is you, we get it. At Psych2Go, we're not just asking, how are you? We're asking, how are you really? This quiz is your mental checkup, a chance to reflect, celebrate what's going well, and identify areas that could use a little extra care. At the end of this quiz, we'd love for you to share your score in the comments. But more than that, let's talk about what brings us joy and how we can all grow. Ready to begin? Let's get started. Instructions for the quiz. You'll answer 10 questions, each with relatable scenarios. Pick the one that feels closest to your current experience. There's no judgment, just be honest with yourself. At the end, add up your score and take a moment to reflect on what it reveals. Feel free to pause the video if you need time to think through your answers. Let's dive in. Overall life satisfaction. You're reflecting on your life so far, your achievements and overall path. How do you feel about where you are right now in life? 1, I feel like nothing is going right and I'm often frustrated or disappointed. 2, my life has its moments, but I mostly feel stuck or unsatisfied. 3, things are okay. I have ups and downs, but nothing too extreme. 4, I feel proud of the progress I've made with only minor frustrations here and there. 5, I'm extremely happy with my life and wouldn't change much at all. Positive emotions. Think about your day-to-day life. How often do you find yourself experiencing joy, peace, or moments of true happiness? 1, rarely, and when I do, they don't last long or it feels forced. 2, occasionally, but they're usually fleeting and only happen once in a while. 3, sometimes I experience a good mix of positive, neutral, and negative emotions on most days. 4, often I feel genuinely happy and positive several times throughout the week. And 5, always, positive emotions are a regular part of my day. I feel joy, peace, and gratitude often. Social connections and support. How connected and supported do you feel by the people in your life? Friends, family, current life partner, or colleagues? Are your relationships meaningful? 1, I feel completely alone and disconnected from others. 2, I have people around me, but I don't feel truly supported. 3, I sometimes feel supported, but it's not consistent. 4, I feel connected to others and have people I can rely on. 5, I feel deeply connected and supported by meaningful relationships. Gratitude. Think about a time recently when things were going well. Did you take a moment to feel grateful, or did it pass by without notice? 1, I rarely feel grateful for anything in my life. 2, I occasionally notice things to be grateful for, but don't reflect on it much. 3, I'm aware of good things in my life, but I don't focus on them regularly. 4, I often think about the things I'm thankful for. And 5, gratitude is an important part of my life and I often express it throughout my day. Purpose and meaning. Do you feel like your daily activities and overall life have a sense of purpose? Or are you just doing things on autopilot? 1, I feel lost and unsure why I'm even doing what I do. 2. I have some vague goals, but they don't feel meaningful or fulfilling. 3. I feel like I'm figuring it out, but it's not always clear. 4. I have a sense of purpose and direction most of the time. 5. I feel deeply connected to my purpose. It motivates me every day. Encouragement break. You're doing great so far. Remember, this quiz is about self-awareness, not perfection. Freedom to choose. When you think about your life and the decisions you make, how much freedom and control do you feel you have in choosing your own path? 1. I feel stuck and like I don't have the power to make meaningful choices. 2. I have some control, but I'm often limited by circumstances or other people. 3. I can make some decisions, but I feel blocked in certain areas of my life. 4. I have control over most of my decisions and feel free to choose my direction. 5. I feel completely free to make choices that align with my values and aspirations. Resilience. When life throws challenges your way, how do you handle these difficult situations? 1. I feel completely overwhelmed and shut down when things go wrong. 2. I try to cope, but often feel drained and defeated. 3. I manage challenges, though it takes time and effort to get back on track. 4. I handle most difficulties well and can usually bounce back relatively quickly. 5. I see challenges as opportunities to grow and often become stronger after handling them. Self-compassion. After facing a personal setback, whether it's a mistake, failure, or disappointment, how do you treat yourself? 1. I'm very hard on myself and rarely show compassion when things go wrong. 2. I try to be kind to myself, but I often feel guilty or ashamed. 3. I attempt to practice self-compassion, but I sometimes struggle to forgive myself. 4. I generally treat myself with kindness, even when I make mistakes. And 5. I am constantly kind and compassionate with myself, no matter what happens. Daily balance and engagement. How do you feel about your daily routine and how it balances with other areas of your life? 1. I feel overwhelmed by work or study and have no time for myself. 2. I occasionally have free time, but not enough to recharge. 3. I feel somewhat balanced, but I wish I had more time for things I enjoy. 4. I feel mostly balanced and can enjoy both responsibilities and leisure. And 5. I feel fully engaged in my daily activities with a great balance between work or study and personal life. Physical well-being. How does your physical health affect your mood, energy, and overall happiness on a daily basis? 1. My physical health is poor, and it deeply impacts my mood and energy. 2. I occasionally feel good, but health issues often get in the way. 3. I feel okay overall, but I know I could improve my health to feel better. 4. I feel healthy and energized most days. 5. I'm in great physical shape and my health significantly boosts my happiness and energy. Tallying your score. Congratulations for completing the quiz. So, are you ready for the results? Tally up your points. You're in category 1 if you scored 10 to 19. Category 2 if you scored 20 to 29. Category 3 if you scored 30 to 39. Category 4 if you scored 40 to 45. And Category 5 if you scored 46 to 50. Category 1, struggling. Your score suggests you may be facing challenges in key areas of your life, such as emotional well-being, balance, or self-compassion. Feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, or stuck is tough, but recognizing it is the first step towards positive change. Here's what you can do. Reach out for support, talk to someone you trust, or consider seeking help from a mental health professional. Focus on small wins. Pick one small achievable goal like taking a 10-minute walk or writing down one thing you're grateful for. Try mindfulness practices. Journaling, meditation, or even deep breathing can help you feel grounded and begin creating space for change. Remember, progress doesn't have to be big or fast. It's about taking one step at a time. Category 2, finding stability. You're navigating life's ups and downs, but it feels inconsistent. While you may have good moments, some areas like balance, purpose, or resilience might still feel uncertain or underdeveloped. Here's what you can do. Build a routine. Start small, like a 5-minute gratitude practice or a consistent bedtime to add structure to your day. Identify strengths. Focus on areas where you already feel stable, such as relationships or emotional resilience, and expand from there. And explore what's missing. Reflect on areas where you feel stuck and consider small ways to regain clarity or control. For instance, what's one thing you could let go of to free up energy for yourself? Remember, you're already making efforts to grow. Acknowledge those wins and build from them. Category 3, growing and balancing. You're finding your rhythm with a good mix of strengths in areas like resilience, self-compassion, or emotional well-being. Still, there may be moments where purpose or deeper balance feels elusive. You're on the right track, and with fine-tuning, you're well on your way to thriving. And here's what you can do. Deepen your connections. Strengthen your relationships by expressing gratitude or making time for meaningful conversations. Boost self-reflection. For areas where you feel okay, ask yourself, what would make this part of my life more fulfilling? Consider hobbies, growth opportunities, or activities that align with your purpose. And celebrate progress. Take a moment to recognize how far you've come. Success builds confidence for future growth. And remember, you're building a solid foundation, so trust your journey and keep moving forward. Category 4, thriving. You're thriving with a strong sense of purpose, emotional resilience, and balance in your life. You've developed habits and connections that support your well-being, and you're in a great place to keep growing. Here's what you can do. Pay it forward. Share your positive energy by helping others, mentor someone, perform small acts of kindness, or be a supportive friend. And stay grounded. Continue practices that brought you here, like mindfulness, gratitude, or regular self-check-ins. And embrace new challenges. Step out of your comfort zone by pursuing a new hobby, volunteering, or exploring personal goals. And remember, thriving is a fantastic place to be. Nurture what works and stay open to new possibilities. Category 5, flourishing. You're flourishing, living with deep purpose, meaningful connections, and a strong balance between work, leisure, and self-care. You've cultivated habits that align with your values, making happiness and well-being feel effortless. Here's what you can do. Challenge yourself. Push your boundaries by learning a new skill, traveling, or taking on a leadership role in your community or workplace. And inspire others. Share your journey with others who may be struggling, offering support and encouragement. And stay consistent. Keep adapting your habits and strategies to align with life's changes. It'll help sustain this incredible momentum. Remember, Flourishing is a dynamic state. By staying curious and proactive, you can keep evolving and enjoying life's richness. No matter where your score falls, this quiz is a tool for self-awareness, not judgment. If your score isn't where you'd like it to be, think of it as a starting point. Whether you're just starting to rebuild or already thriving, it's all about the small steps you take from here. So, what was your score? Which questions made you reflect the most? Ask yourself, what's one small step you can take today to grow your happiness? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. And let's make this space where we lift each other up. Thanks for watching, and remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination. See you in the next video.